Never met the king, they don't know what he looks like. And he gets stabbed at one point in the back.
He's actually being led on his horse, so he doesn't try and do anything brave or foolish like escaping.
Yeah. Simon de Montfort is French. He's tactically a military genius, so why he came into Evesham I've never understood. He's a very, very experienced soldier. Edward commanding the Royal Army, he's 25. He's not actually proved himself to be a World War I helmets. They're called kettle hats. And they are pretty much exactly the same shape as the World War I Tommy's helmets. The great helms that a lot of people are wearing have very restricted vision. They're fantastic if you're banging their shields. Calls there for Mortimer of Wigmore.
Mortimer there giving his commands in a stentorian voice.
Are they allowed to run?
Yeah, you can see them run at each other. Do you see Tom there? See him? With the red white?
Just retrieve those before they get broken.
Hello.
Hello.
It's today. Cavalry saluting each other, and in they go again.
A ton and a half of knights in armour and horse, all coming onto a sword point. If that hits you in the chest, you're a kebab. The best armour in the world is not one that's stopped at.
Absolutely not. A bit of a pep talk there on the royal side. I'm not quite sure what was just said there in the Prince's block, but there's a big cheer.
I think they're telling them they think they're one up at half time.
Scrappy on the royalist side there. That's not a tidy line. Yeah, see, if I was Mortimer, I'd have words with them about that. As opposed to
the demonstration to be in better order.
Absolutely beautiful. It was textbook.
They're well kept together. And there they go, French into that wall.
Splat.
Corbett's on the end there, prodding away, trying to skewer the twin-tailed lines. I can see Gabion's banner blowing in the wind.
Which one's that?
This one with the red and white stripes and the blue.
Oh, got it, yeah.
The De Montfort Sons banners. Twin-tailed lion with the blue bar across the top.
Yeah.
Well, that's a big axe that Corbett's got on the end there. They don't like it up, you know. They do not like it up.
Not like it up.
Oh, I felt that one. He felt it as well. He's not standing in front of that axe anymore. He's off. I can see the bowhun there with the white stripe down his blue sash. I've always got two separate battles going on here, the way the armies are separated.
I think De Montfort's going to have to be very careful he doesn't get surrounded.
Yeah. They're getting pushed back by the looks.
Yeah.
It's just a sheer weight of numbers.
When you're that hopelessly outnumbered.
He's going to have to try different tactics now. This is not going to get through. They're not going to break through like this. Edward's just got too many bodies to throw at him. And they're falling back. Exhaustion kicks in quite quickly when you're wearing 3 stone of chainmail and another 2 stone of kit. So the armies are separating, falling back, taking a breather, thinking about what they do next. What can they do differently to try and break out? Edward's men can hold him here all day. De Montfort has to come up with a new tactic to try and break through. I wonder what he's going to do.
What he needs to do is get out. So possibly something to do with punching a hole through them, maybe.
We may see the fabled boar snout. Walking wounded having to a giant woodlouse, yeah, glorious sight. An armoured millipede making its way towards this wall of shields. And they need to reinforce that middle because that's going to punch through if they're not careful. You can't run when you're in a boar stout, it's just impossible. They have to go at one pace.
What tends to happen is the bloke at the front will sort of put his feet in and they have to push him a little bit harder and it gets the momentum going. The idea is you're going to punch a hole through that line and then the men spread out and they roll up the rest of the line like a carpet.
I think we need to reinforce that centre because that's going through. That's like being hit by a 10-ton truck. It is coming over.
Towards the centre there. Do you know that almost seemed to peter out? That was a bit disappointing. Oh look, you've got De Clare's men there. They're actually running round the front, they're flanking. Oh, they're surrounding them. So De Montfort's troops have just been surrounded. This is not looking, suddenly not looking good.
They're breaking out.
They're fighting their way out at the back, are they?
Yeah, they're fighting their way out. They haven't broken through. That's the downside of a boar stout. If it stops, if it gets stopped, you're stuck. They have to break out, and the people in the front are trapped. They find it very difficult to get back out. There's somebody down on the royal side.
Noisy, chaotic, confusing, you can't really tell which side's which, who's fighting who. This is pretty much what it was.
Absolutely, and that's why the red crosses and the white crosses are so important. They actually, particularly when you're in great homes, you could be fighting your own men and you wouldn't know it. It looks like they're falling back. They've managed to extract their men from the front of that boar stout and they're falling back. they're definitely falling back. It was a brave effort, guys, but it didn't. He's making a good fight of it.
Going in like a man possessed, but turning his back on his opponent.
But the modern dropping all around him, no flies.
One of his guard down.
Four of his guard. The day is definitely Henry's and Edward's. A royal victory to be remembered at least for 758 years and counting. Thank you for watching our representation of the Battle of Evesham. Let's have a big cheer for all the reenactors.